All right, guys. Earlier this week, when we got news that Zeke was going to be able to play versus the Giants, I was happy, because we're going to get that division game. I was happy because Giants fans were like, "Oh, that was big." But there was still a major void because I was looking after the Cowboys' best interest. I'm for. I want Zeke to fight it. If Zeke is innocent, feels that he's innocent, I want him to fight it all the way. I can't tell if he's going to win or lose. I'm not in the particulars of the case or whatever. If he wins, he wins. He loses. But I'm interested in the Dallas Cowboys, and this is the best case scenario for us by far. I must say that I don't believe, and I see a lot of people when they're tweeting out there, I don't believe that the suspension will happen during this season because there's it looks like there was some type of collusion, or it seems like it on our end or whatever. And if the league comes back and suspends him on week 15 or week 16 or whatever for the playoffs or whatever, we will lose our minds. It will be so ugly you wouldn't even imagine it. Your boy right here would lose his mind. You know what I'm saying? Because that would be a straight shot on the Dallas Cowboys organization. Again, now we can finish out our season or whatever. Zeke can go through all this kind of stuff, because this is a very deep case, and it's a case that they have to get it right. They have to get this right as possible, because it's going to lay the groundwork for the further, because you have to get this right about domestic violence, and you've got to get this right about with the players and such, and their rights and all that kind of stuff. So you have to get this thing right. Let them slowly go through the process, figure this shit out, figure this stuff out, and then when the next season starts, if he loses, which there is a good chance he loses, it just depends on what they argue. If they argue that Roger Goodell could do it, he's going to lose because they gave Roger Goodell the power to do it. So all that kind of stuff is whatever. We will know in advance what we need to do in that second running back position and moving forward next year, and we'll be able to come into that season without the questions that we had coming into the season, because we didn't know right now. We didn't know till right now. Jason Garrett had to work with a lot of backs and all that kind of stuff. He had to do all kind of stuff before we can get focused in the season. Next year, if we're not going to have Zeke, we'll have somebody else taking all the first string snaps, getting the other person ready. We'll have the other person groomed and all that kind of stuff ready for this situation. And let Zeke, figure out, how he's going to move forward in his career. Whether he's going to take this as a caution, as cautionary, and straightens it out and don't do anything. Not saying he did anything, but if he did, don't do anything else. And if he didn't do anything, no, he can't do this much, or it will fall on him again like it did when he did the St. Patrick's Day and blah, 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 blah. You've got to be a different guy or whatever. So he's got to learn all that. But I'm not worried about that. Again, that's Ezekiel Elliott's problem. My problem is the Dallas Cowboys. And I am as happy with this situation for the Dallas Cowboys as could be. So Sunday, man, I'm going to be live tonight. Look at me. Man, this is a lot of frustration. I know you feel the same thing. I'm sweating. This is a lot of frustration that just came out of me. So I'm going to be online all night. Come by, holler at me. I'll be playing Madden, playing the Cowboys all night long, getting my game together. And then tomorrow I'll be online as much as possible. And then Sunday all day long. Look. You hadn't seen me for the last couple of days because I've been taking care of everything in the house. That's because I know they're not going to see me this weekend. You will. You will. So I'm going to be there tonight, most of the day tomorrow, and all day Sunday from the start of the day. I will be online live. So come hang out with me. I know you're excited. Let me hear about it. Holla at you. Peace.